Hello, everyone, and welcome into today's reaction. I normally react by myself, but every once in a while I do have a guest on the channel, and today my mom is here joining me for another movie that neither of us have seen, which is
Vertigo.
Vertigo from 1958. I am really looking forward to this because I have become a big fan of James Stewart after watching Rear Window and It's a Wonderful Life. And I also really like psychological thrillers, as do you.
Yep.
And I just want to watch more Hitchcock. Vertigo was the runner-up in a poll that I put on Patreon a while back where I had James Stewart, Alfred Hitchcock movies. Rear Window was the winner of that. If you missed that, truly go watch it. It was such a good time. And this is Mom's second appearance on the channel. She was here a while back and we watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. If you have not watched that reaction, but you know that movie, please watch it because we just died the whole time. It was such a fun movie.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. So today is less comedy, less laughing, more maybe trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know what to expect with this movie because I don't know the story of it.
Me neither.
Mom actually hasn't seen all that many older movies, so let us know if you'd like her back for more classics in the future. Make sure to get them on my movie suggestion form linked in the pinned comment. And with that, if you want the full-length watch-along, come on over to Patreon for that, but if not, that's okay too, and let's press play. I wonder if there's gonna, like, if the movie's called Vertigo because the characters experience vertigo,
I have no idea.
that feeling. Because I don't know if the word has a different meaning outside of that.
I don't know either.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
That's not good.
That's a pretty strong eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Of course, it comes off tomorrow. Be a free man. I had to quit because of this fear of heights I have, this acrophobia. I wake up at night seeing that man fall from the roof, and I try to reach out to him. And
It wasn't your fault.
I know that's what everybody tells me.
He's still gonna feel like it's his fault, though.
Which gives me vertigo, and I get dizzy. What a moment to find out I had it.
So I quit.
You mean to sit behind a desk? Here's the desk. And a pencil falls from the desk down to the floor. And I reach down to pick up the pencil. Bingo, my acrophobia is back.
Oh, Johnny-O.
How's your love life, Midge?
It's following a train of thought.
Aren't you ever going to get married?
You know there's only one man in the world for me, Johnny-O.
You mean me? We were engaged once, though, weren't we?
3 whole weeks.
But you were the one that called off the engagement, you remember? I have a theory. I think if I can get used to heights just a little bit at a time.
Then he thinks he'll get rid of it completely?
What do you want me to start with, the Golden Gate Bridge? Now what? What's this? Here we go. I look up. I look down. I think
you're
there's nothing
kidding.
to it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's a girl. Oh, who's that?
Oh my gosh.
God. Do you remember?
Yes.
It was red,
Great grandma.
wasn't it?
Great grandma had a red one.
Yeah. I grew up on that damn stool.
I look up. I'm going right out and buy myself a nice tall stepladder.
And take it easy now.
All right, now here we go. I look down.
Yeah.
Look down the wrong way. For me, it's not looking down, but if I'm standing on a chair or something and I look at the ceiling, then I feel it.
Yeah, for me too, if I look up.
How did you get in the shipbuilding business, Gavin?
I married into it. My wife's family is all gone. I was sorry to read about that thing in the paper. Permanent physical disability.
No.
I asked you to come up here, Scotty, knowing that you'd quit detective work. But I wondered whether you'd go back on the job as a special favor to me. I want you to follow my wife. No, it's not that. We're very happily married.
Well, then,
Then
I'm
why?
afraid some harm may come to her.
from whom?
Do you believe that someone out of the past, someone dead, can enter and take possession of a living being?
No.
If I told you that I believe this has happened to my wife,
Take her to the nearest psychiatrist.
then you're of no use to me.
Maybe he's done that already.
She'll be talking to me about something. Suddenly the words fade into silence. She's somewhere else, away from me, someone I don't know. Then with a long sigh, she's back. Doesn't even know she's been away. Can't tell me where or when. And she wanders. She even walked a different way.
It sounds like dual personality to me.
Yeah.
I've got to know Scotty. Where she goes and what she does before I get involved with doctors. Scotty, I need a friend. Someone I can trust. I'm in a panic about this. We're going to an opening of the opera tonight. We're dining at Ernie's first. You can see her there.
Interesting.
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
Also, is his name Scotty or Johnny? Because she called him Johnny-O.
I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait.
It's a nice place.
Popular.
Yeah. And people are all dressed up. Although,
People did back
yeah,
then.
I was just about to ask. That was the thing. It wasn't as
Casual.
it is now.
No pajama bottoms and t-shirts going to Walmart or out for dinner, which people do.
She's gorgeous.
Nice cars back then.
They're like boats.
Yep.
I love that green color. That was a good shot.
Nice tile.
So she basically went in like the back way. Oh well, it says customer parking. He's really not following at a far distance.
People weren't as suspicious back then, I guess.
Maybe.
He left the keys in the car and didn't roll the window up and lock the car when he left to go follow
True.
her.
I wonder who she's looking at. There's part of me that feels like she knows he's there,
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell. She also didn't put the flowers down.
No.
1831 to 1857.
It's not very old.
26? Am I getting my math right on that? 26 years old.
31 to 57?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, 31, 41 is 10. 51.
20.
Yeah,
No,
20.
you're right.
Math. Gotta remember that name. Was it Carlotta
Valdez.
Valdez?
All the flowers are the same.
They're what?
The flowers are the same.
From the, oh. Good eye.
Oh, same hair. Maybe it's her.
Maybe, yeah, because he said he thinks someone, yeah.
Who's the woman in the painting she's looking at?
Oh, that's Carlotta. You find it in the catalog.
Oh, would you tell me who has the room on the second floor in the corner? What's her name?
Valdez, Miss Valdez. She just comes to sit 2 or 3 times a week.
Now, when she comes down, don't say that I've been here.
Oh, but she hasn't been here today.
I just saw her come in 5 minutes ago.
Her key is on the rack.
Well, would you please go up and look?
That lady reminds me of somebody from the Waltons. I'll have to look that up after.
Would you like to come and look?
The room's gonna be empty, I feel.
And the blind will be closed.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, no. Blind's open.
Her car's gone.
What car?
Yeah. Flowers.
They're still there.
Hmm.
I love a good mystery.
Head scratcher.
Who do you know that's an authority on San Francisco history?
That's the kind of greeting a girl likes. Well, this hello, you look wonderful stuff. Just a
So are these two roommates, or does he just like her company?
They're obviously good friends if they were engaged for 3 weeks.
True. They have a good view, too.
Yeah.
Hop leave.
Oh, sure.
Well, come on, let's go. I want you to introduce me. Get your hat.
Hey, Johnny, what's it all about?
Wait a minute.
It was built for her many years ago. The name I do not remember. A rich man. She was found dancing and singing in cabaret by that man. There was a child. He kept the child and threw her away. And she became the sad Carlotta, the mad Carlotta. She died.
How?
By her own hand.
No.
Goodbye, Pop. Thanks a lot. Now then, Johnny-O, pay me.
For what?
Well, for bringing you here. Come on, tell. Oh, come on, Johnny,
come on,
please.
I'll take you home.
The house that they were talking about that was built for her. The hotel?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Midge, out, please.
The idea is that the beautiful Mad Carlotta has come back from the dead and taken possession of Elster's wife. Is she pretty?
Carlotta?
No, not Carlotta, Elster's wife.
Consider that she would be
I think I'll go take a look at that portrait. Goodbye.
No, wait, Midge.
So that's why her painting is up in the museum or whatever it was. Because she was married to the rich and powerful man that
Right.
found her and then tossed
Probably
her away.
Probably commissioned that.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, it says artist unknown.
Oh.
Portrait of Carlotta.
You're good at your job.
That's Carlotta Valdez.
Yes.
The things you didn't tell me.
My wife, Madeline, has several pieces of jewelry that belonged to Carlotta. She inherited them. Never wore them. They were too old-fashioned.
I was kind of thinking maybe she's part of the family.
Now, Carlotta Valdez was what? Your wife's grandmother?
Great-grandmother.
There
The
we go.
child who was taken from her, whose loss drove Carlotta mad into her death, is Madeline's grandmother.
Well, I think that explains it. Yeah, anyone could become obsessed with the past with a background like that.
She never heard of Carlotta Valdez.
Well, when she goes to these places,
She's no longer my wife. Her mother told me most of them before she died.
So I would.
why wouldn't she tell her daughter?
That's exactly my question.
Her grandmother went insane, took her own life. Her blood is in Madeline.
I guess that makes a little sense.
Boy, I need this.
I love him. I love the way he talks.
Wow.
It's a good spot.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's gonna talk to her.
I don't know.
Maybe this is where the death happened.
Oh. I was thinking about her jumping.
Oh, good thing he was there.
Madeline. Yes? No, it's all right. Yeah, I'll call you back.
So this must be his place.
What happened?
Well, you fell into San Francisco Bay.
I fell into the bay and you fished me out.
That's right. You don't remember.
No,
You remember where you were?
yes, of course I remember that.
Where were you just before?
Downtown shopping.
Hmm.
And what were you doing there at Old Fort Point?
Oh, just wandering about.
And where had you been just before?
I'd been to the Palace of the Legion of Honor, the art gallery.
I've never been inside, but it looks so lovely driving past.
Here we go.
You shouldn't have brought me here, you know.
Well, I didn't know where you lived.
You could have looked in my car, but then you didn't know my car, did you?
No, I knew which one it was. It's right outside here now, but I didn't think you wanted to be taken home that way.
No, you're right.
Wonder if she's doing her hair in the way that Carlotta does it.
My name is Madeline Astor.
My name's John Ferguson.
Good, strong name.
Old friends call me John. Acquaintances call me Scotty.
I shall call you Mr. Ferguson.
Oh, gee whiz, I wouldn't like that. Oh, no.
Too professional.
Well, I prefer John. I married you now.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Never fallen into San Francisco Bay.
Oh, it's the first time for me, too. Here, I'll get you some more coffee.
Oh, no.
No, she's all right. She's still here. I'll bring her home soon. Now, do you understand that she doesn't know what happened?
Madeline is 26. Carlotta Valdez committed suicide when she was 26.
She's gone.
Well, now, Johnny-O, was it a ghost?
So far, it's feeling like the routine is the same.
Something's got to happen soon.
Oh, well, there'll probably be a twist of some kind. I feel like I've come to expect that with Hitchcock now. That's how I feel watching this.
Oh, that's his place.
A letter from me? I worried about you last night. You shouldn't have run off that way. But I wanted to drive you home. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm fine. It's a formal thank you note and a great big apology.
Well, you've nothing to apologize for.
The whole thing must have been so embarrassing for you.
Not at all. I enjoyed talking to you.
Well, I enjoyed talking to you.
Well, I'll get my mail.
Another thing I keep thinking about is the title of the movie and the conversation about vertigo to start off the movie, and like, when does that come into play, right?
Right.
Where are you going?
I just thought that I'd wander.
That's what I was going to do.
Only one is a wanderer. Two together are always going somewhere.
No, I don't think that's necessarily true.
You left your door open.
Be right back.
And she's gone. Oh, no.
Maybe not.
So now they're going to wander together.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely wander with someone.
You've never been here before?
No.
What are you thinking?
Of all the people who've been born and have died while the trees were not living, better like them.
Why?
Knowing I have to die.
Look at her. Is her hair in the Carlotta style?
A little bit.
Somewhere in here I was born, and there I died.
Yeah, she's gone.
Hopefully the car's still there. Okay.
When you jumped into the bay, you didn't know where you were. You guessed, but you didn't know.
I didn't jump. I fell. You
Why
told
did
me
you
I
jump?
fell.
Why did you jump?
No, I can't tell you.
Why
I
did-
promise you won't ask me again. Please promise me that.
Very interesting.
Very.
I don't know what to make of it yet.
Me neither.
I was walking down a long corridor that once was mirrored. And fragments of that mirror still hang there. There's a tower and a bell in a garden below. Village in Spain. Blinks often it's gone.
Do you see a portrait?
No?
If I could just find the key, the beginning, and put it together.
If I'm mad, well, that would explain it, wouldn't it?
Madeline!
Oh, Scarlett, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. There's someone within me, and she says I must die.
I got you.
I was just thinking, remember you're married.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
All the time.
I love the triumphant music.
And the waves in the back.
You get my message?
I did indeed.
Where do you go these days?
Just wandering.
I'm going back to my first love, painting. You want to see?
Yeah.
I thought I might give it to you.
Oh.
I almost thought it was going to be the Carlotta painting, and it like is,
Yeah.
but
Johnny, I just thought.
Let's make that movie some other night, will you?
because she doesn't know about any of that.
No. She just saw them outside of his place. But how did she know there was even a painting?
I had the dream. Dream came back again. There was a village square and a green with trees and an old whitewashed Spanish church with a cloister. A big grey wooden house with a porch and shutters and a balcony above. At the end of the green, there was a whitewashed stone house with
This is so descriptive.
You've been there before. You've seen it. Madeline, 100 miles south of San Francisco, there's an old Spanish mission. San Juan Bautista, it's called, and it's been preserved exactly as it was 100 years ago as a museum. What was it that frightened you so?
I stood alone on the green, searching for something. Then the darkness closed in, and I was alone in the dark.
I'm going to take you down there to that mission this afternoon, and when you see it, you'll remember when you saw it before, and it'll finish your dream. It'll destroy it, I promise you.
And he hasn't talked to his friend
No, I was
again
just
yet.
thinking the same thing.
Her husband.
If I
He's
was
not
him,
like
I'd wanna
providing
know-
updates.
No.
And they're spending a lot of time together.
They are.
There's a part of me that almost wonders if this is just some like elaborate role playing
I don't know.
on her part.
Where are you now?
Here with you.
And it's all real. Think of when you were here.
There were not so many carriages then. There were horses in the stalls. But we were forbidden to play here.
These are Carlotta's memories.
Yeah.
I love you, Madeline.
I love you too.
Well, that was fast.
There's nothing you must do.
What is she looking at?
Yeah.
No, it's too late. Look, it's not fair. It's too late. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. It shouldn't have
But
happened.
it had to happen. We're in love. That's all that counts.
And if you lose me, then you'll know I loved you and I wanted to go on loving you.
I won't lose you.
Let me go into the church. Alone.
Why?
What are you thinking?
She's gonna jump off the balcony or something. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Madeline.
It's the tower.
Right. If Carlotta like really is inside of her, then maybe she feels like she needs to, you know.
But she said they went there to play, her and somebody else, when they were little, right?
So maybe, right?
She's
but
been there before,
right?
so that would be Carlotta. Oh, oh, shit! Don't look down.
I love those shots. They're
Yeah.
so well done.
Oh, good Lord in heaven!
Love that. Reminds me of a lot of shots in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Oh, really?
It's cool to see how far back it well, I know that Hitchcock was like the pioneer of a lot of different like unique filming styles.
However, I think you'll agree that no blame can be attached to the husband. He could not have anticipated that Mr. Ferguson's weakness, his fear of heights, would make him powerless when he was most needed. The fact that once before, under similar circumstances, Mr. Ferguson allowed a police colleague to fall to his death cap.
He didn't allow it.
Of course, Mr. Ferguson is to be congratulated on having once saved the woman's life. It is a pity that he did not make a greater effort the second time. He did nothing, and the law has little to say on the subject of things left undone. Nor does his strange behavior after he saw the body fall. He claims he suffered a mental blackout and knew nothing more until he found himself back in his own apartment in San Francisco several hours later. You may accept that or not. The jury finds that Madeline Elster committed suicide while of unsound mind.
It was my responsibility. I shouldn't have got you involved. I'm gonna wind up her affairs, get away as far as I can. Is there anything I can do for you before I go? There was no way for them to understand. You and I know who killed Madeline.
But now I'm almost worried that is he gonna start having these these gaps or something? I don't know.
I don't know either.
What is this? Is he about to end up walking down a corridor? I love the music that was playing during that.
The broom that sweeps the cobwebs away.
He almost looks like he's in a in an institution.
Yep.
I almost had a really weird thought. Like, what if he's been in here the whole time and everything that we watched up until now is like in his head or something? I don't know. Because I just feel like this happened so abruptly.
Well, yeah.
How long is it going to take you to pull him out of this?
Well, it's hard to say. At least 6 months, perhaps a year. He's suffering from acute melancholia, together with a guilt complex. He blames himself for what happened to the woman. We know little of what went on before.
He was in love with her.
Does complicate the problem, doesn't it?
He still is.
Okay, so maybe he did just come in here. Beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't that where she used to live?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Oh, there's the car.
Yep.
So now he's out.
Unnecessarily.
What the bloody hell?
That's now I'm still thinking that maybe he has been in that place the whole time.
And he just keeps replaying it over and over?
Maybe.
But he's never approached her before.
Where'd you get this car?
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
Car.
Why, I bought it from a man who used to live here in this apartment building, Mr. Gavin Elster. I bought it from him when he moved away.
I'm sorry.
So why is he here?
Good evening.
Really?
No bloody hell. Oh, it wasn't her.
I think they're switching actresses. So, like, we do see her because we're seeing him see her.
Oh.
But then they switch it to someone else. Same here. Although I can't actually tell if that's the other actress or not. But yeah, this is someone different.
Yeah.
Same actress, different person. Let's not stalk a stranger, though, sir. Another reason why I feel like it's in his head is because of the hotel. When he saw her in the window and he went in and she's like...
Yeah, she hadn't been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was he dreaming all that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we're getting to the psychological thriller part.
Mm-hmm. Usually has a long build-up first.
Oh, good to know.
Follow me right into the hotel and up to my room.
I'm not gonna hurt you, honest, I promise. Just let me talk to you.
I remind you someone you used to be madly in love with, but then she ditched you for another guy. And you've been carrying the torch ever since.
Well, you're not far wrong.
Well, it's not gonna work, so you better go.
Please, let me come in.
I can yell awful loud.
Oh, you won't have to.
You don't look very much like Jack the Ripper.
I want to know your name.
Judy Barton.
You haven't lived here long.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Where did you live before?
Salina, Kansas.
She's not going to answer him in a way that makes sense.
425 Maple Avenue, Salina, Kansas. And whether you're satisfied or not, you can just beat it. Do I really look like her? She's dead, isn't she? I'm sorry.
Oh?
Yes, that's me with my mother.
Will you have dinner with me? I feel that I owe you something after all this.
No, you don't owe me anything.
Just dinner.
Okay.
All right, I'll get my car. I'll be back for you in half an hour.
Oh, no, you better give me time to change and get fixed up.
An hour.
Her hair's not that way.
I feel like this is the actress's real hair and the other one was a wig. Because at times I kind of felt like it looked like a wig. Not that that matters, but I'm just saying. Why is she looking like that? This is just him replaying the memory, or this is in his head.
It is her.
So who the heck was the person that he
threw off? I have no idea. And the husband is in on it.
That makes sense why he didn't call for updates.
Right.
But then he would have had to be following them.
That's the suit she was wearing.
So her husband would have had to be following them? Because how would he have known that she'd be in that tower?
And so you found me. This is the moment that I dreaded and hoped for. I was the tool and you were the victim of Gavin Elster's plan to murder his wife. He chose me to play the part because I looked like her. He was quite safe because she lived in the country and rarely came to town. Chose you to be the witness to a suicide. Carlotta's story was part real, part invented to make you testify that Madeline wanted to kill herself. He knew of your illness. He knew you'd never get up the stairs of the tower.
So it was like a role play. She was...
I made the mistake. I fell in love. That
Yeah.
wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, looks like she's gonna stay.
So that means she was actually wearing a wig.
Yeah, she was.
See? Different person.
So the husband
he's
picked
just-
her to play the part.
Yeah.
So he could kill her. Well, she could commit suicide and get away with it.
Mm-hmm. So he probably would have told her, like, go to this place, go to this place, go to this place, or whatever.
I imagine.
Thanks again. Good night.
Can I see you tomorrow?
But I have to go to work. I've got a job.
Don't go to your job. We could just see a lot of each other.
Does that remind you of her? I guess I could phone the store in the morning.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of look bored.
Yeah, well, he's kind of wishing it was her, but it's not. And
But it technically was.
Right.
And that's, it's complicated.
Now we get this, and then we'll buy you those clothes.
God, you don't have to.
Come on, I want to. I just want an ordinary, simple
like
gray
this.
suit.
All right, we'll find it.
It's in her closet.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to tell him.
I feel like she might dress up like her.
Maybe.
You want me to be dressed like her?
Judy, I just want you to look nice. I know the kind of a suit that would look well on you.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, that's it.
I thought so.
No, we'll take it. Will the thing fit?
Well, yes, it might need some slight alterations, but it's Madam's size.
This is getting weird.
Black with long sleeves and a kind of a square neck.
That's what she was wearing that night at dinner.
Yeah.
With her husband.
I wish you'd leave me alone. I want to go away.
Can, you know.
No, you wouldn't let me. I don't want to go.
The past few days have been the first happy days I've known in a year.
Well, that's how much time has passed. Wow.
Well, I'll wear the darn clothes if you want me to. If just like me.
The color of your hair. Judy, please, it can't matter to you.
But it does.
If I let you change me, will I do it? I do what you tell me. Will you love me?
Yes.
This is very unhealthy.
No kidding. And today it would be like...
Yeah. But both of them too, like him wanting to make her look a certain way is bad, but then her going, if I do it, will you love me? That's also bad.
Oh. Worse than him wanting her to change.
There's got to be a reason that she won't just admit the truth. Maybe fear of...
There's still another twist here somewhere.
Yeah? It's like he's getting a doll made up for him. Ugh.
It's really sick when you think about it.
Yeah. Is he going to find something, I wonder?
The note in the garbage. Here she comes.
Is he going to make a fuss about that? Because the hair is her hair still.
Yeah.
Should be back from your face.
See?
I told her that. I told you that.
It just didn't seem to suit me.
Get the pins.
He keeps looking out the window.
Oh, there she is.
That was really well done. I think that's my favorite shot of the whole movie.
Where should we go for dinner?
Not done
Anywhere
yet.
you like. Come here.
Oh, no. You'll muss me. Would you rather go somewhere else?
No, Ernie's fine.
I'm going to have one of those big, beautiful steaks.
She's also talking differently. She's talking more like Madeline did when she was Judy, she talked a little bit more, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are.
I'm just about ready. All I've got to do is find my lipstick. Where do I put it? I had it a minute ago.
What the hell?
Scotty, I do have you now, don't I?
I do have you now, don't I?
Was it her doing all along?
Where you going?
Oh, he's taking her to the forest.
One final thing I have to do, and then I'll be free of the past.
He's being... No, not the forest, the tower.
Oh.
The tower where it happened. Is he gonna end up pushing her?
I don't know. So if she's Judy, she wouldn't know that she was there before, right?
No, she was there. Remember, there was two of them.
She was playing.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be Madeline for a while.
Ooh.
And when it's done, we'll both be free.
Maybe now she'll tell him the truth.
I don't want to go in there.
Too late. She was running up the tower. Right here.
Nothing like being forced into something you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
One doesn't often get a second chance. I want to stop being haunted. You're my second chance.
Take me away.
Go up the stairs.
His vertigo's gonna come back, though.
Well, maybe not. They said it could be replaced by another trauma, remember?
Right.
Oh. Still got it.
Mm-hmm.
This was as far as I could get. But you went on. You remember? The necklace, Madeline. That was the slip. I remembered the necklace. Who was up there when you got up there? Elster and his wife?
Yes.
Yes, and she was the one who died. The real wife, not you.
Damn. He figured it out.
Broken her neck. Wasn't taking any chances, was he? So when you got up there, he pushed her off the tower.
I ran up to stop it.
You wanted to stop it. Why did you scream? Why me? I was the setup, wasn't I? The made-to-order witness.
Oh. He's looking down.
I made it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going up and look at the scene of the crime. And the two of you hid back there and waited for it to clear, and then you sneaked down and drove into town. Is that it? What happened to you? Did he ditch you? Did he give you anything?
Some money.
Carlotta's necklace. There was where you made your mistake, Judy.
Or maybe she did that intentionally so he could figure it out.
I walked into danger and let you change me because I loved you and I wanted you. Keep me safe.
It's too late. It's too late. There's no bringing her back.
Oh. That's creepy.
No! I heard voices. God have mercy.
There was a part of me that thought that she might end up going out the window.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh, good Lord.
Now, I am going to want to rewatch that. So that...
Well, yes.
Right? Because then I feel like there'll be signs, like, sprinkled all that way during all that build-up, right? And we can ignore the Carlotta stuff because it doesn't matter.
Okay, but then after they read the verdict, when they were standing at the window, Carlotta was there, right?
Well, it would have been Judy.
No, it was the Carlotta. It was her. It was like a apparition of her.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay.
It was weird. It took long enough to get to the psychological thriller part, I'll tell you that.
But you need the build-up for that.
Well, I know.
Because with that stuff, there's always the twist, right? But it's the build-up to it. It feels long, but then...
It was long.
But it was really good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. James Stewart is great. I love him.
Well, and Alfred Hitchcock was a genius when it came to all that.
Well, yeah, he was like the pioneer of modern filmmaking, really. Because I felt that same way when I watched Rear Window, which you should watch.
I will watch that.
Because that one was really well done as well. But he's also just so good at writing suspense.
Well, yeah.
And it's fun. And it's fun going back to these older movies with seeing so many modern ones, suspense and thrillers and stuff.
Right.
Right. Like with a movie like this, it's not gonna be like scary or like get under your skin kind of thriller or anything, but it's just gonna be like a puzzling, like what the heck is going on kind of
twisty.
movie. Mm-hmm.
Twisty because you don't know where it's going.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even kind of towards the end, I still kind of felt in my brain like maybe this is all in his
mind.
Like something like, I don't know. Like there was a part of me that thought like maybe his vertigo was so bad that he like couldn't be out, or like his condition was so bad that he couldn't be out of an institution. So then this was all just like elaborately made up in his mind because of his career as a detective.
Right.
And so maybe he was like giving himself this story to keep his brain busy. Like that's kind of where my mind was going a little bit almost.
Well, because the guy at the beginning fell off the roof.
Right.
Right? So he was always troubled by that.
Right.
Right? He felt guilty for that.
Right.
So that played into it.
Right. Oh, but his friend, the one that set him up on this whole thing, would have known, like, that he still felt guilty about that, which is why he set up his wife to commit suicide in a similar way.
Absolutely.
And knowing that he would end up being there.
Well, and knowing then, because of that, he would have gotten off and they would have ruled it as a suicide.
Right.
Nobody would have ever thought that it was murder.
Right.
So he played it perfectly.
Right.
Yeah.
I still do feel it. I still find it super weird that he like fell in love with her so fast when on his end it was like, this is my friend's wife.
Yeah. That went really quick. It was
unless like, well, no, because he only just figured it out at the end. So back then when it was happening, like he wouldn't have known the whole setup. It was only the necklace that clued him in at the end.
Right. But hey, love happens fast.
Sometimes it does, I guess, yeah. So.
It was very good.
I really love the music.
Yes.
The music was good. And she was good too. I think Kim is her name. Kim
Novak?
Kim Novak, yeah.
Is that who played her?
Yeah. Yeah. She did a good job.
Yeah. Who was the one that played the painter lady? The underwear
I'm not
lady?
sure. Barbara Bell Geddes?
Oh, and you know who she was? Now that I see this picture, she was the mother in, what the hell was it? Dallas. That was way before your time. It wasn't the Dallas movie. It was the Dallas TV show with Leonard.
From 1978?
Larry Hagman. There she is. Miss Ellie Ewing.
No, this is Donna Reed.
But doesn't it look exactly like her? Oh my God. Go back. Look at it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're right. We're getting things mixed up. Yes, that is her.
Yeah. Ellie was who she was in the show. But it
right.
is her.
Okay. Yeah. It is her.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I think I'm going crazy. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. That's where, so yeah, because when that picture, I was like, that looks so familiar.
Right.
And of course she was young, but yes. Oh, and that was, well, what year was that, Dallas? That was when I was
1978.
Young. Oh yeah, I was 9 years old.
Dallas.
That was a good show. There was lots of good people in there. That was the Larry.
April 78 to May of 91.
Yeah. Well, that was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching with me.
Oh, click on this lady for a second.
Ellen Corby?
Yeah. I still think she was in the Waltons.
Yeah, she played the role of Esther Grandma Walton.
The grandma. There we go. Yep, that's her.
The Waltons. I don't know what that is.
That was a TV. That was
aired from 1972 to 1981.
Yes.
So that would have been your childhood.
Yes. So that was a wholesome family show that came on every week that we would sit down and watch. It was just, it was
a historical drama.
Yeah.
Cool.
They grew up on a farm and they were poor and it was really good. It was like Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Like just, no swearing back then. It was just family shows.
Yeah.
You could sit down with the family and watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought, it's funny because I thought, but I feel like I should almost, well, when you watch Rear Window, like, because Rear Window actually, like, that plays a big part in the overall movie. But with Vertigo, like, we really didn't have his vertigo as like a primary thing in this story.
No, it was very in the background. Like it was more their relationship was the whole movie.
Yeah.
But the vertigo was the clinching part because he could make it to the top of the stairs to see the husband there to throw the real wife off.
Right, and then also the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
What got him to leave his job.
That's right.
The vertigo is almost responsible.
Yeah.
In both instances.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, but did you notice that at the very end of the movie when he was looking down at her, there was no like switch to the camera like showing any vertigo. Like he seemed perfectly calm.
Yeah, and they didn't show her. They just showed him standing, and he went right on the ledge. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So that's what they said when she said to the doctor, "Is he going to have it forever?" And he said, "No, it could be replaced by another trauma." So that's
So maybe
the
this
trauma.
is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, her jumping off or falling off and dying now cured his vertigo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now what trauma is going to stay with him now?
So was this movie before or after Rear Window?
After.
Okay.
Rear Window was 1954.
And was it just the two that had Jimmy Stewart in? Or
What-
was he in more Alfred Hitchcock movies?
Oh, he's been in a bunch. Like Anatomy of a Murder is another.
Oh, there it is. Like, not all of these are him, right?
Not all of Hitchcock movies have James Stewart in them.
No, I get
but
that.
a lot of.
But more than just the two?
Because if I go, there's gonna be by Alfred Hitchcock and Rope, Rear Window, The Man Who Knew Too Much, and Vertigo.
So those three.
So wait, Anatomy of a Murder would have been done. Oh, this is directed by somebody else. Never mind.
Oh.
I always think Anatomy of a Murder is a Hitchcock movie, but
Oh, it's not.
yeah. So these are just the ones then. Rope, Rear Window, The Man Who Knew Too Much, and Vertigo.
Got it.
Which actually, that would have meant that my poll was just those 4 movies because those are the only 4 that he's. So anyway, I really want to watch the other 2. I want to watch Rope and The Man Who Knew Too Much. Yeah, he's really great. You've seen It's a Wonderful Life, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That one got taken off the channel, but it's coming back this Christmas.
It got taken off the channel.
Yeah, I got a copyright strike.
Oh.
Or they were going to issue a strike and I would have had to, my only option was to either let the strike go through, but the video would have been removed anyway. So I removed the video to prevent the strike. And then I just told myself like I'll re-edit it and put it on the channel like the following Christmas.
Oh.
Because the video did really well and I knew that if I uploaded it so close after I had already had it up, then it wouldn't have done nearly as well.
Oh.
So because it's a Christmas movie, it's like I'll just wait. We'll circle back to next Christmas and then I'll put it up then.
Very good.
But what I'll probably do is upload it like quite in advance of when I want to put it out, just in case it does get claimed again.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, how long did it take him? How long?
It was up for a little while before they
knocked it down.
Yeah.
Very good.
And the copyright around It's a Wonderful Life is weird. Like it's because the movie's old, but anyway.
I don't understand none of that.
It can be confusing.
I gather.
But yeah, I really like him. Every character that he plays,
Yeah.
I'm really invested in, and I just love. He's so handsome, and he has a nice voice, and
Oh,
the bright
definitely.
blue eyes, and
Yeah.
so I want to watch all of his movies.
Yeah. Well, and I think the first thing that I ever saw him in was It's a Wonderful Life.
I feel like maybe for a lot of people, like for most people, because that was well, it was one of those movies where at the time it was almost like a flop, but then it's become well loved in all
Yeah.
the decades to follow.
Oh, definitely. Because it's a wholesome family Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Right? Another movie you can sit down with your kids even today.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Totally.
then just with the bell and everything, like it's just a wholesome, good movie. It's a good story.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have fun editing this just so I can rewatch it.
Yeah.
And,
Well, and
look
there-
for all the signs.
Well, yeah, because I mean, we really didn't talk that much because
No.
there wasn't nothing to talk about.
Right.
Like we're just watching him follow her around, which was almost getting to the point of okay, enough already. Make the turn
Right.
into more happening. Like,
But at the same time, I understand why he did it that way, though, because we're in John's perspective of it, right? And he doesn't know what's going on. So we're
Right.
following him trying to make sense of it all.
yeah, no, I get that
So,
part.
but these
yes,
older
it's-
movies are not like exciting in that way. They're not fast paced. They're
No.
not. So you kind of do have to like adjust.
It's a very
your-
slow build up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that part.
Yeah.
But-
Like even with it was the same thing with like Rear Window and Psycho. Like it's very much like it feels very slice of life in that way where you're just kind of like following people through like almost in real time, like
Right.
through
And
whatever
not even
they're
a lot
doing.
of dialogue, like you said.
No, there was
You
not
know,
very
there
much
was
in
not
this.
very much.
It was it was very like the times where we were following him, following her. It was very much show don't tell, right? Because it's not like they like he couldn't just walk up to her and start talking.
Exactly.
It was like the following thing and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was really good.
But it didn't seem like it was a super long movie.
No,
Like that part to me was just a little bit boring. Like I was ready to
like yeah, what's
get
going
like-
on here?
Yeah, like
yeah,
okay, enough following. Let's figure out where this is going next.
right.
And it went into a good spot.
Yeah.
Weird, because then it was kind of like,
what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Maybe the last 45 minutes?
Yeah.
About?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
it
the
was
last
really
40,
good.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
All right, with that, it's time to go to Letterboxd now to see what some other people have to say. So let's do it.
So I should have brought my other glasses. Now I have to do the whole bifocal head tilt chin up thing to see.
It's okay. 5-star review. Justice for Midge.
Yeah, exactly. Now she's got Johnny O back, I mean. Right? See, I thought that was really weird too when she painted Carlotta and then had her face on it. Like, I don't really get that part.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
What was her reasoning for doing that? Because one, she never did know about the painting. So how, I mean, obviously she did know about the painting because she painted her face on the painting. What was her intent by showing it to him? Because obviously at the end she said stupid, stupid, stupid because he ran out.
Right.
Right?
I think she was trying to like make herself seem more
like, was she trying to
desired
get
by him?
See her?
Oh, right.
What?
She was with him at the bookshop when he was asking about Carlotta.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She took him to the bookshop.
Yeah.
So she did
So then
know.
she investigated the painting.
That's right.
Yeah. So she just did that to be like, oh, this is what's ticking your.
Yeah.
This is what's getting you off right now. So I'm gonna try and
Right.
I'm gonna put my face on her body.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Okay,
Yeah.
so she did know.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, see, all those little things that you forget.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna read that out loud. You guys can read that one below.
Oh, no.
Oh, so
gosh.
good. Okay, but hair color aside, why does Kim Novak look like a different person in the second half of the movie? I'm so unsettled. Judy and Madeline do look like different people, but it was Kim Novak playing both.
Yes.
But they did. They did look different.
Oh, for sure. Like, definitely, the eyebrows were different.
Mm-hmm.
The lips were the same. But she looked different enough from her to look like her. Like, they did a good job.
They did a really good
job.
job.
Not look like Madeline.
Yeah, and then the acting differences too, like her playing as Judy.
Yes.
She acted a different
She
person
was
very well.
More forceful with her voice.
Yes.
And, I'm not taking no shit.
Yeah. That's a controversial, possibly. While I found this movie to be very good, I didn't quite see it as one of the best movies ever.
No, it's definitely not the best movie ever. No.
No, I wouldn't say that either. Madeline walked so Hannah Montana could run.
Sheesh.
I love it.
Jimmy Stewart, take me shopping, baby. I'll wear whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Jimmy Stewart had a lot of ladies.
Oh.
If putting posters up of actors was a thing back then, which I feel like it wasn't. Oh, maybe it was.
Well, they only had posters up in front of the movie theaters. Like.
No, but I mean, like, for people decorating their rooms back then. That wasn't a thing, right? Not until like the 60s, maybe.
I was gonna say 58 is getting close.
It's getting close to
where
when
they would
women would
have.
put like band. Well, yeah,
because that's when those
walls,
magazines
right?
started coming out, right? Like there was no magazines about
actors
back then.
Right.
Right? Was that in the 60s where they started doing that?
I mean, I wasn't alive back then, so I don't know.
Well, I'm just trying to think of like that was like it started when the Beatles and Elvis and all of that rock and roll, Rolling Stones, all that took off, and that was the mid 60s, early 60s. Wasn't the Beatles 1963?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been 5 years only after.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of young women probably wanted James Stewart on their walls.
Oh, Clark Gable, all of those, Rock Hudson, like all of those, they were like now, well, not, I'm too old to know who's popular now, but
Right.
in my day, like even like Brad Pitt and George Clooney and, those kind of people. Kevin Costner. Like those were the good looking ones.
Yeah.
Still are. But yeah, back in the day. Oh yeah, Jimmy Stewart, he was one of the best. Have you ever seen Citizen Kane?
No.
Have you ever seen Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
No.
That was an old movie that I had watched.
She could ask me so many questions about, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen that? I'm like, no.
Well, so I have seen a few older ones, but not many.
Right.
Not many, but that was one I had seen. It just popped into my head.
Mm-hmm. And with that is now that...
Oops. All right.
I'm keeping that in the video.
Don't lean on the table so hard that it shakes.
The camera's just do.
Okay, sorry. Take two.
Now it's the time of the video where I turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below about Vertigo. Let us know what you love about this movie, and if you're someone who kind of feels meh about it, also let us know why. Let us know if you share our opinions or if you have some others of your own. For those of you that have watched this movie a bajillion times, you'll definitely know like all the little signs and things that predict to the end. So leave them below. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming to the channel again and for asking if you could be on the channel again.
Well, yeah.
Let us know what else you would like us to watch that are older movies that there's a good chance, well, a very 99.99% chance that I haven't seen. For you, it's like 95, maybe. Because I'd love to have you back for more classics. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please click over here to do so. And if you want to continue watching something else of mine, I'll probably end up putting it here. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Take care.